Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, your old pal Orpheus. Yes, we're here with another edition of Blade and Sorcery on Orpheus Plays. Yes, it's another day with me, your old pal, and hey, I hope you're doing well wherever you are at this very moment. You know, it's weird. I was just thinking about something. Like, the way you're watching this is like you're inside my head and I'm talking to you, I guess. I don't know. I tried to think about the details of how this works. Like, you know, if this was real life, I guess you're like from Men in Black, you're the tiny little alien inside my head that's like controlling me. I don't know. But hey, wherever you are, day or night or, you know, across the world, give me a shout out where you are right now in the world. I know a few of you have done that already, and I can look at the demographics. That's boring. Tell me. Go down there and tell me, you know, where you're at. And I'll give you a hello. This is your old pet. Anyway, so today we're doing something tiny bit different. Not the survival mode. You can tell there's no pillars that are magically popping up out of the ground. The arena getting a tri-bone. Anyway, today we're playing mixed melee. Which means it's a one-on-one. They just keep coming out, and they're different kinds of people. We're going to revisit an old favorite, the NUTSHOT challenge, where I'm only going to be popping people in the barrels, right? And we'll see what kind of fun we can have today. So let's. No, how about just start the game, Orpheus? That's a good idea. Thank you. Yep. So yeah, here in the arena again. I love playing the arena in here. There's so much to do. Like, there's pot, right? Anyway, let's do our slow motion first kill of the day. And this guy is really going to be surprised when this happens. Yeah, come here. Arnold's going to punch you in the balls. Nope. Oh, you missed. My turn. Is he dead? He's dead. All right. Success. Oh, so there's going to be a lot of crotch trauma today. We're equal opportunity here on Orpheus Plays. That's right. How about we do a taint punch real quick? I think that qualifies, right? There we go, right in the gooch. Oh boy. Yeah, so lots of murder. You know, I keep wanting to play the dungeon because I like that mode, but it keeps crashing on me. So hey, developers, if you're watching, what is going on? It seems to be connected to like I think the lightning power. Come here. Oh, it seems to be right in the gooch. It seems to be connected to the lightning power. So, you know, if that's something, yeah, you guys, how much are you gonna take, bro? Oh, he's gone. So if that's something you guys want to look into, I don't know. You can look at my I don't know if there's data on my headset, whatever. Let me know. Like I'm all like, yeah, hey, if the developers are watching. Whatever. Anyway, so I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we're gonna have another beat down where I punch people in the barrels repeatedly. Oh, good. He was saved from most of the trauma. Yeah, because I want to play the dungeon because I like playing it really sneaky, like being very sneaky. Oh, God, that's gotta smart. Dude, how much? Are you gone? Oh, I'm stuck in his crotch. No. Stuck up. Anyway, so, yeah, I like it because it can be really sneaky. Dude, the armor must be. All right, we're going to do a slow motion one because it'll really. There we go. Crushed his pelvis. Because I like being like the sneaky rogue. Because funny enough, when I was a kid, so I have to tell, in order to tell this right, my dad worked a lot. No, I don't, no weapons, NUTSHOTs only. My dad worked a lot, and so he would come home. Let's do an uppercut to the barrel. Nope, my turn. Where'd you go? Oh, you like that? So he would come home kind of late, and he would have dinner, and then he would, like that, fall asleep in front of the TV. Like, he would lay on the floor and like look up at the TV, and within like a half an hour, he'd be completely asleep. Just, you know. And so he would take off his pants and like leave him draped over a chair in the kitchen. And the kitchen was connected to the room where he was in. So it was like, 10 feet away. And he would fall asleep, and so he left his wallets. Yes, he had 2 wallets, and they were, you know, like that thick. There's like a hamburger in each pocket, basically back pocket, and he had like a lot of stuff like credit cards and traveler's checks and cash and everything. Oh boy, if my family's watching, but again, they would come on now. But I don't talk to my family anymore. They don't know where I am. So anyway, NUTSHOT. Good, he broke his neck again, saved from the additional trauma. And so he'd be sleeping, and I would sometimes, like, I'd try to get out there and like very 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 sneaky get one of his wallets out of the pants and like take some cash out of it. Well, a lot of the times he'd be like sort of awake, like still watching, but like I wanted to go somewhere, like I wanted to go out or something, and so I'd very sneakily I'd like get down on the ground and like sneak up to the place where the pants were and like get up and like, you know, do the whole heist thing. I'd grab the wallet out of the pants and duck back down and grab some cash and get back up and put it back in the wallet. It was pretty amazing. He never really figured it out. Maybe a couple times. I don't know. He had a lot of cash in his wallet a lot of times, and he would never count it. Like, he was the kind of guy that would tip basically everyone that was near him that did something. So he had a lot of small bills and stuff in his pants. It's like he was a stripper or something. Ugh. Just, ooh, there's an image in your head to make you frown. Your dad as a stripper. No, not your mom. Oh, God. Her knees. Oh, boy. Come here. I want to punch you in the balls. That's right. Oh, yeah. And then that reminds me of another time. but wait, what'd you do with all the cash, Orpheus? Most of the time, I just went to the drive-in movie theater. I would buy some alternate to tobacco products. $4.20. I would go buy some of that. Go watch my Dumb Stoner Adventures episode for that one. And then I'd just go to the drive-in movies. If you don't know what those are, they're literally movies you drive in, park, and watch the movie. Anyway, but that reminds me, when I was a little younger than that, I was at a camp. It was a music camp. Shut up. Yes, I was a nerd. I went to a music camp, and I met this girl, and I think I had to have been like 16, right? Yeah, I was around 16. Had to be at least. And this was before my car accident. So yeah, about 16 and a half. And I met this girl, and I really liked her. And she lived across the state from me. Taint punch. And so when the camp was over, like, we got, you know how when you're younger, you go to camp and you're like, oh, I love you so much. I love you too. Oh, I'll see you later. I'll write you all the time. Well, we would call each other. And so we, started to get a little closer, long distance relationship, getting serious for a 16-year-old, whatever. And not to say that you can't have a serious relationship. It's just more challenging because, life is going on around you all the time. And so, she's across the state, like a good 3.5 hour drive at least. And so it's a few months, and I'm the angsty, emotional teenager that I am. And I'm like, I really want to go. Nope, come here. NUTSHOT. I really want to, go see her, but my parents won't take me. And she can't come to me because here's the part, again, in these stories where it's like, what the hell was I thinking? She couldn't come see me because her dad was busy all the time because he was the sheriff of the town that they lived in. So, yeah, that was fun. I was like, I really want to go see her. NUTSHOT. Yeah. And there's no way for me to get to her. Well, except for one weekend when my parents went out of town and they left a car at the house. And I had very strict instructions. Like, if you need to drive to the store or something, that's all you're gonna do. All right, that's the extent of where you're going, and that's it. We're gonna check the odometer and all that, you know, nonsense that parents do. See where this is going, right? And you're probably like, no. So I get in the car and I decide, you know, screw it. It's a good day to go see my girlfriend. Although, you know, come on. It's been a couple months and we talked on the phone and written a couple letters back and forth. At one point, I still had a letter that she wrote me that she put perfume on. You know, shut up. It was one of those, you've been through it. How dare you? How dare you judge me, sir? So, I get in the car, and I'm like, am I gonna do this? I'm gonna drive all the way across the state, and I'm like, yeah, why not? And so I did. Get in the car, make a 3.5 hour drive to her house, and I get there at probably like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and you know, knock. And her dad answers the door, and he's in his full uniform, right, with the flat hat with the dents in it, and like it's a brown uniform with like all the insignia and a badge and everything. And he's like, "Oh, hey, Orpheus, you know, what are you doing here?" And I'm like, "Oh, I just came to see your daughter." He's like, "Oh, okay, you know, come on in." So I hang out with her for a little while. Listen to some Yaz. You know, if you haven't heard Yaz, good group, YAZ, go look it up. It's some cool kind of retro, almost techno-ish. It's like one of those birth of techno songs, groups. Anyway, go look them up. So we listened to Yaz a little bit, and her mom made us like dinner or something stupid, and it was like, so it starts to get to the awkward part of the night where it's like, so you know, we'll see you later kind of thing. And I'm like, okay. And suddenly the phone rings. Oh no. The phone rings and it's my parents. And they're like, hey, is Orpheus there? And the sheriff is like, yes, right? Because he's gone to his shift and come home already. And I'm still there. It's like 8:30 at night or something. So it's like, is Orpheus there? Yes, he is. So it's like, does he have a car with him? And because they were like hoping, well, maybe his brother. Sorry, I screwed up. I should have. Here, let's. Little gratuitous one. Like they were hoping maybe my brother had taken the car for something, and that maybe I took a bus or something. I'd still be in trouble, right? But you know, like, does he have a car with him? Yes, he does. It's like, well, he stole that car. The sheriff, like, I'm still in like the living room, and he like turns and looks at me, and I just kind of look at him like, yeah, is that my parents? Like, yeah. Real quick though, he goes, did you have authorization to take that car? Oh, how did my husband die? Anyway, and I'm like, nope. He goes, so you're telling me that you stole a car to come see my daughter? Like, I mean, when you put it that way, it sounds bad. Yeah. Like, yeah. He goes, hold on. He gets back on the phone. He goes, would you like me to take your son into custody? And they're like, apparently they said no, because he was like, he hung up the phone and he goes, yeah, you have to go home now. They sound pretty pissed off. So, you know, drive of shame. All the way 3.5 hours home. Yeah, I got in trouble for that. I wasn't allowed to use a car for, I think, a couple of months at least, which kind of led to my car accident because I was driving kind of crazy and I had a hankering to drive just several months after that. Anyway, I hope you liked that. The story about the sneaky Orph. And it happened a lot, by the way. Sorry, well, he's dead. Sorry, you guys. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, bye-bye.